This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Sylvia from Form Prints. Welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Make sure to check out my channel by clicking on the link in the description below. Hope you enjoy your video.
Yeah, copy me now, bats. Alright, can you dig it? Check out that intro. Today I'm going to show you how to cut the grass using the Troy built, what is this? The Bronco?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bronco. Nah, let me stop playing around. Alright, you already know what this is. This is part 17, 2003 Jeep Liberty Sport 3.7 partial engine rebuild. This is more like, is there a word that you can go with over, what's over partial and but below full?
3/4?
A 3/4 rebuild. No word. I want no number, I want no fractions. But anyway, forget it. All right, we are
75%.
I'm not looking for fractions or percentage. No, give me something else. Think while I'm talking to the people. All right, check it out. Last time we put the chain on, everything was good.
Last
Today,
time on Astral Auto
yeah,
Repairs.
last time on Astral Auto Repairs. Today, what are we gonna do today? Today, we're gonna try to get some more work done. Try to get ready to get this engine installed. So today we're gonna be installing the valve covers, the timing cover, and the oil pan. We're gonna try to get those three things done. All right?
Almost full.
Almost. And check it out. We're gonna be having a new helper soon. That's right.
So I gotta take advantage now and harass you.
You ain't gonna harass me no more.
I will harass.
I'm gonna harass my new helper.
I'm gonna harass you now because after you get your new helper, I'll have about 1 to 2 weeks.
I'm gonna have fun because
before I can start again.
Yeah. All right. So without hesitation, I'm gonna have him do the openings. I'm gonna have me a good time. All right. We'll be right back. All right, guys, look at this. Our engine is looking great, man. We got everything together. All right, let's go over here to the back of the truck. I already power washed all the parts.
You did?
Yep. Yeah, that's power washed.
All right.
Here's our new gaskets. I gotta admit, Jeep has some really good gaskets, man. None of that cheap stuff. This is some good stuff. All right, the first thing we gotta do. It looks like dang it, man. I gotta sit here and pull these bolts out of here. Are you kidding me? What about if I use this? Couldn't I use a screwdriver and just pop them loose? Oh man, heck yeah. Alright, let me get me a screwdriver and I'll be right back. Alright, got me a big screwdriver. I'm gonna see if I can. Cool. Okay, I can pry it right out of there. Good. Pull it up. Alright. And then we go to the other one and do the same thing. Alright, so get that up and I'll be right back. Alright, we got them off. And I'm going to just wipe this off.
So how come you didn't power wash it?
You're going to ask me that question?
After you took the gasket.
Because I didn't feel like it.
Okay.
I'm Astral. You don't understand. I can do what I want.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. Wipe this off. And that's right. Y'all follow. Make sure you guys go follow what I'm doing too. That's right. They be like, that's right. I'm following. Anybody ask you, tell them. Because I want to. Alright. Let's get our new gasket and put it over here.
How do you know which is which? Don't matter?
Yes, it does matter because both of them are different. See? So I put this one over here. See how the bolts don't line up and all?
Oh.
No matter what you do, it don't line up. So.
But you didn't show us that part.
You know what? Alright, and then, so what I just did, You take the bolt, you're gonna push it through. Watch it, this right here. It's gonna push through. Till it locks into place just like that. Alright, so we're gonna go around and do every single one of them. I'll do one more for you. And you can see it's not through there yet. So I'm pushing at the bottom of the bolt, moving around just like that. Alright, so I'm gonna do both gaskets and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got them on. Let's go over here, grab both of them. Let's go to this side of the engine first. And okay, which one goes on this side?
This one.
Okay.
No.
This one?
Wait, which way does it go?
Okay, let me show you which way. We go just like this.
So that one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Nope, wrong one. This one. Yes, see? You're supposed to say no, it's not. See, you guys, when you do something, you guys, you gotta be confident. Don't let me be throwing you off, because I will throw you off. Alright, so I'm gonna go around here. Just start them off by a few threads. Again, we do that so we don't cross thread them when we use our air tool. Okay. Then we go over here to the other side. Same thing. Set that one on. Start our bolts. Alright, go back over on this side. Did I start over here? Now what I'm going to use is my little butterfly gun. Deep 10mm, 6-point drive socket, 3/8 drive, and my 4-inch 3/8 drive extension. And now if you're using one of these things have a little setting on them. 8's the highest, 1 is the lowest. And you, let me see, hit that. Now if I cut it down, you want it down to that. You don't want it or torque, because remember, those heads are aluminum and it will strip them out. So we're gonna put our socket on here. And we're gonna start from the center. And that might be too low. Let's go up a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Great. Now I'm going to do the other side. We'll be right back. All right. We are looking great. The next thing we're going to do is do our... Now, again, now you see last step I left off, these bolts wasn't here in the front cover. So, when I pressure washed the timing cover, I made sure I put the bolts back where they belong so I wouldn't get confused. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is our timing cover is right over here with our oil pan that I cleaned up and all. So let's get our timing cover. Let's bring it to the back of the truck. And what we're going to do now is clean all this up around here. We're going to replace our front crankshaft seal right here. We're going to replace that. So let me go get the parts and all, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Got my stuff here ready to go. He's like, what the heck is a hammer for? Don't worry about it. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is I don't know. Let's get this seal out of here. Here's our new seal, and what you want to do is turn the timing cover to the back like that. Get you some kind of punch or screwdriver, doesn't matter. You want to get to the edge, anywhere around the edge somewhere, and take your hammer. This would pop that right out of it, just like that. Lickety split. Garbage. I'll put it over here with the valve cover, old valve cover. All right, now we got 2 O-rings that go right here. Here's the 2 new O-rings that they set inside there, and right here you got a little gasket also. This thing will leak like crazy, so you want to make sure you replace that. Now it's hard to get inside here, so would you see what I had? Got a little wire brushes over here, so you gotta go over here. You gotta really get inside there and clean that up. Even if you have to use a scraper and take your time, you want to do that. That's too, that ain't doing nothing. Alright, so I'm gonna go around and clean. I'm gonna clean all. You want to make sure you rub your finger around there and you make sure it's smooth. You don't feel no kind of ridges or anything or any kind of debris, because it will leak. And then I'm gonna clean up the outside. For that, I'm gonna use my little whiz wheel right here. My surface prepping tool on the top. And then what I'm gonna do is just go around slightly. Around the whole thing and clean it right up. All right, so let's get that done, and then we're gonna come over here. Once we get that done, we're gonna come over here, and actually you can see our old O-rings are still up on the engine. So pull that off, pull that off, and then I got all my bolts back in here, but you know, we want to make sure, because some of these bolts are long and some of them are short, so we got to make sure we put how we're going to do this, how we're going to set these bolts down, and you know what I'm saying, make sure we don't get them crossed up or anything. Anyway, we'll figure out something. What we're going to do is take the bolts out, and we got to clean all this stuff around here, clean that all up. All right, we'll be right back. All right, that is looking good. Took my time, got in there, made sure those are nice and smooth, as best as smooth I can get it. I mean, because it's like it's eating away a little bit. I don't know why they make cars with this aluminum in it. All right, so next we're gonna do is turn this over to the other side, and now here's where our rear main seal was at. So what we need to do is go in there and clean that up. What you're gonna do is take me a nice screwdriver, put a rag on it.
The rear main seal?
I mean, front seal. Don't be corrected. You know.
I wasn't correct. I was asking.
Yes, it's the rear main seal.
Liar!
It's the rear main seal.
That can't possibly be the rear main seal.
This is the rear engine.
In the front.
This is the rear of the engine.
This is not.
See, you sound confident now. See, that's what I'm looking for.
Somebody who don't know.
Sylvia's been confident. All right, there we go. Got that seal in there. Let me clean that out. Let's take our new seal. You're gonna set it up there. Pushing it a little bit by hand. And what you want to do is knock this down flush with the cover. We'll take our little hammer. Go around. Now, the hammer is actually half on the seal and half on the cover. So I know when I hear that metal hitting, I know I'm flush with it. Perfect. That is great. All right, let's turn this back over.
Can you push it too much?
Nah, because this one's got a lip in there, so you can't go. So you're good with that. Okay. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we got to put our... Oh, yeah, guys. Hold on, check this out. This is what I did over here. As you can see, that we cleaned the front of the engine cover off. And you see where I got the line of bolts on right there? This is a good method to check this out. This is what I'm going to do. Now, I started from right here, from the bolt that was up here, and I started removing them, going like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and going all around. And as I took them off, number 1 is right there, and then go all the way around, just like that. So as long as I don't kick it, or Sylvia don't kick it because she upset at me, I'm good to go.
What?
Nothing.
What
Nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
All right, the next thing we're gonna do is
I should go in and kick it just for that.
we gotta put our seals in place. And the seals are going to be a little bit bigger than the hole. So in that way, so when you squeeze them in there...
Are they both the same?
Yes. They're going to stay into place just like that. Then get our other one. And squeeze that right into place. Now also what you can do if you want, which I might do, you know, just in case, I'm going to get a little weather stripping and just put a little bead in there and hold it in place so it does not come out. I mean, you do not need this thing to come out. And then we're going to put a little weather stripping on this one. I mean, it's supposed to fit right in there and stay in there, but you never know. So we're going to put a little bit of weather stripping on that one as well. So let me go get the weather stripping and we'll be right back. All right, here's the weather stripping. This stuff comes in black or yellow. So what I'm going to do here is just...
Does the color matter?
Nope. I'll go around it just a little bit. Just putting a thin layer. This is because this is not really sealing it. This is just to hold the gasket in place. And then a little bit around this one. I mean, because just like I said, you do not need this thing, them O-rings or that seal to come out of there. Wipe this little bit off right here. And this stuff dries pretty quick. But I'm gonna let it sit there for about a minute, couple seconds or so. We know this one was standing here, so we're gonna take our time. Let's put this one in and squeeze that into place. Perfect. All right. Now I'm gonna take my gloves off. And let's go over here and squeeze that one into place. Great. And this one over here. Great. Now I'm going to let this sit for about 5 minutes just so we can make sure they stay in place. And then what you want to do is get you some gray gasket maker. The gray is the high temp. Now you can use red also, but I like this because the gray it has more substance. It's more firmer than the red. And what we're going to do is go around and put it around our cover so we make sure this thing does not leak any oil out of the way. Alright, we're going to let this set for a minute and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, let that set. Now I'm going to go around here and put a thin layer, thin bead on my gray silicone. Dang it, what, I heard a big bubble thing, like air pocket. Dang it, man, this thing. I hope they don't mess me up.
Dang it.
Don't be copying me. You know, you gotta get your own thing.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm right there with you.
Now, this is going around for the coolant, so we don't have to worry about that, but I am. Better safe than sorry. Look good? Did I miss any spots?
Probably.
I mean, probably. I didn't miss no spots.
Looks good.
Miss any spots? My name ain't South.
What about around?
They didn't catch that.
Yes, they did
No, they
catch
didn't.
that.
They gotta be paying attention to the whole video to catch that.
Right there.
Here. Okay.
There's some people that caught that.
They ain't catch that, man. Like, Timmy got no common sense, man. Why do we put up with him? Alright, it's looking good. Let's put a little bit more right there. Dab. Alright, let's close this up. Alright, now what we're going to do is slowly...
I have a question, though.
Yeah. What's the question?
I'm wondering if there's a reasoning for putting the gray stuff on here and not up there.
No different.
Okay.
If they feel comfortable doing it that way, let them do that. But they better do it the way I told them.
All right.
All right, so let's go over here. Now, this it's got dowel pins in it. So that's all we're gonna do is bring. Oops, dang it! Oh man. Okay, what we gotta do? Kind of messed up here. We gotta take out the bolt.
Again?
Yeah, because it won't go over the fence. Dang it. That seal won't go over that bolt and mess that seal up. Okay. Now. Let's start off from number 1, which was right here. Number 2. Okay. 3, 4, and 5, and whatever. All right, I'm gonna get all these bolts in. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we got all the bolts in. Now it's time to tighten them up. I'm using my butterfly ratchet, and I'm just gonna start from right here because this one's a different size. This one's 13 millimeter deep, 3/8 drive, 4-inch 3/8 drive extension. And what I'm gonna do right now is just go over here and go crossways, just to get that set in there. Now, we're gonna walk ourselves around the cover. And we got our last bolt right there. What size is that, Sylvia?
15.
All right, Sylvia said 15. So here we go with a 15.
17.
17. Perfect. Look at that. Tell me I didn't teach you well on this. Great. All right, guys.
I just have to make one little quick comment because I know some people, a lot of people are watching. Okay, for those of you people who think, well, why didn't you change the water pump? It was right there. The water pump was replaced on this car just a few months ago, so there was no need to do it again.
Yeah, they would say something.
Yeah.
And we are going to be changing the thermostat.
We are going to change the thermostat. So don't panic.
All right, guys. The next thing we're going to do is let's put this thing up. Put our tools up. Because people love to, I don't know, some people love to complain.
Picky.
Oh, Astro did this. Did you see them do this?
Mm-hmm.
Blah, 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 blah. All right, the next thing we're going to do is turn our engine over. Get our bolt. Now we put our bolt back in there. Just by a little bit. Now let's turn our engine upside down. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we already cleaned this up. Did we clean this up? Don't look like it.
No.
All right, so we're going to clean this up and we're going to get ready to put our oil pump screen on for
oil
2.
Pan?
And, no, oil pump screen first, then the oil pan.
But you said we're going to put our oil pump on.
The oil pump screen.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we'll be right back. All right, guys. I'm gonna clean this up on our bed plate. Clean up around here, and you see I stuck my rags down in there just so I don't get a lot of stuff in there. go around and clean that up. All right, be right back. All right, got it nice and cleaned up. The next thing we're gonna do, take off the two nuts right here. Take them off. And we want to take off the bolt to our oil pump screen right over here. Take that out, get it out the way. And the next thing we're gonna do is set down our oil pan gasket. This thing like it's been bent or something. Go ahead. And we're gonna set that down. Just like that. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is get our oil pump screen. Make sure you got your O-ring on the end of it. And what I'm going to do here is take a little lithium, just put around it to make sure it goes into the pump. No problems. Okay, I'm going to set that down into the pump and at the same time onto the studs over here. Perfect. Okay, let's get our bolt and carefully start the bolt right there. And let's get our two nuts and put over here. Now before we tighten this down, because remember this, once we tighten this down, this gasket's not going to move. So what we got to do now is we got our oil pan bolts here. So what we're going to do is go around and put them into the gasket so the gasket does not shift when we go tightening those down. So let's put these in there and we'll be right back. Alright, I got all the bolts in place so my gasket will not shift. And now what I'm going to do is get my 13mm deep socket 3/8 drive with my 12-inch 3/8 drive extension, and the first bolt I'm going to tighten up is the bolt holding on down here. Don't holding on the tube, so in that way that make sure that thing sets right into place and no problem. And what I'm going to do is go till it stops and turn it a little bit more, make sure it's nice and snug because that is going down into aluminum. Then we go up here and tighten up the two 13mm nuts. Okay, now once we got those tightened up, now what we can do is actually go around now. Whoops. We can go around now and remove all our 10mm bolts. Alright, let's remove them and we'll be right back.
Why?
To put the oil pan. Now we gotta put the oil pan. This is just the sitting.
I got
you.
you.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, bye-bye.
Alright guys, we got our oil pan here. And what I gotta do now is go around and clean this old gasket up. So let's clean that up and we'll be right back. Alright guys, look at that. That came out perfect. Now check it out. Now what I did, what you see me got, I got like a silver. Mine went down to silver, but yours will not necessarily look like that, especially if you're using a scraper. It's going to be black, the color of the pan itself. So don't sit there and try to think you're going to get it down to what I got it. Alright, let's go over here. And let's lower it down over the engine. Let's get all our 10mm bolts. Make sure they're lined up. And start them all in there. Alright, so let's put all of them in there and we'll be right back. Alright, we got all our bolts in. The next thing I'm going to do is use my cordless drill, and I got me about a 6-inch 1/4-inch drive extension and my deep 10mm 1/4-inch drive socket. You want to use a longer one because the oil pan is deep right there, so you'll make sure you get into there. What we're going to do is go around and tighten them all down. Alright, let's do that and we'll be right back. Perfect. There we go. All right. We are done with the bottom. Now, being that we're down here, over here already, what we're gonna do is get us we're gonna tighten up our, make sure the drain nut is already tightened. Just gonna put some oil in here and this thing leak oil. That's gonna be crazy. All right, great. It's tight. Let me just loosen it and make sure. Yeah, okay. Tighten it back. Nice and tight. Wipe it off. All right. Now we're gonna take this out. Let's move this engine forward a little bit. All right. Let's turn the engine back around now. Locked into place. And let's look at this from the front. Look what kind of job we are doing. Yeah, it's looking good. All right, let's go over here to the last two things we're gonna put on for this episode. The oil fill and the tensioner. Let's go over here. Okay, the tensioner goes to the front of the engine. Where does it go at?
Oh, come on! Let me see. Over here?
Where? Right here?
I pointed already. If you weren't paying attention, that's your problem.
Right here?
No, over here.
Okay. Now, pay attention. There's a bolt right there. That bolt, make sure it goes into that little recess right there. So make sure it's in there like that. And then start the bolt. About a 13 millimeter. Put that right there. Now we got our 4 bolts here and hold on to that oil cover. So what we gotta do now, make sure that the one with the stud is over here to the top left, and the rest of them are the same size. We take them out, and then we're gonna clean that little area up. We'll be right back.
Technically, wouldn't that be the top right?
That's the top. Okay, that's the top left.
You don't like to be wrong.
I'm never wrong. That's the problem. There's other people that they can't accept it that I'm never wrong.
Okay.
All right, we'll clean this up and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. Our oil filler tube, and what we gotta do is take us a little pick, and there's a gasket in there. Oh, this thing is bending. What the heck, man?
Dang it.
Alright, let me get another pick or a smaller screwdriver. Be right back. Alright, Sylvia's gonna do it. Don't pull that out of there.
Don't pull it out?
No.
What do you mean?
Because I couldn't do it.
Oh.
Dang it. Go ahead, put the other one in.
Don't you have to clean this mess up?
It's good. It's in there. It's good.
Oh, man. So which side is up?
Either doesn't matter.
Okay.
Hey, you can't twist that in there like that.
Wait. What do you mean?
You put the little part in.
Oh, put the little part in first?
Make sure it's all even. Well, I'm not a good cameraman. I just noticed I was looking at the cardboard. Let's see, that's why I can't do this job, man. I can't. It ain't.
But yet, he's quick to criticize.
That's right.
How's that?
All right, go ahead, put it in.
You have to clean in there.
You don't have to clean it. It's good. You don't have to.
Look at this. Look at this.
See, now you're going to go mess with stuff.
Look at that.
Here, take the screwdriver in.
And that. What is that coming out of it?
I don't know.
Oh, MG, this is gross.
it's good. You're disturbing it. That stuff is not coming. That stuff is not going nowhere.
Yeah.
Here, let me spray. Let me spray it for you.
Spray it.
See, that's good. Let's go put it on.
Fine.
Here, okay, get your bolts.
Where? Oh, why am I doing this?
Hey.
For Pete's sakes. This one was top right.
Hey, how you know it sets up like that?
Because I'm looking at the thing right here.
Okay.
Am I right?
No,
Yes, I am.
it's not right. That ain't gonna go on like that.
Why not?
It's not. Okay,
What?
you go ahead. Go ahead and do what you want to do. I'm telling you it's wrong.
No, I'm right. He thinks he's funny. I don't know if I'm going in the hole.
Look over here. You can see.
Oh.
Pull it back some and then.
Oh, there.
Hey, see.
Okay. I don't know there either. Oh, there we go. Audrey, if you have problems later, talk to him.
Don't believe it. This leaking from over there. Ain't my fault.
Yeah. Okay?
All right. Here you go.
Wait, these don't feel right. Okay. Tighten your bolts,
I am. You can take your camera so I can.
and we'll be right back.
No, wait, we'll be back. I'm here. Hold this. I'm gonna tighten it right now.
Wait, this one didn't feel right.
It's in there good. Trust me, I did it. That's good. I trust you work.
No, it don't feel
Let me
right.
see. Let me see. Yes, it does.
All right.
Perfect. Here.
Fine. Well, you were like
All right.
on it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take my 10 millimeter, the same one we did the oil pan. We're gonna go around. Oh, wait a minute. That's an 8 millimeter. All right. Let's tighten up this one first. Then our 13 millimeter.
If you weren't so busy messing with me,
Yeah.
you know what you need.
Let's tighten that up. Tighten the tensioner up. Oh, wait a minute.
A minute what?
Oh, I thought. There we go. All right. That's done. All right, let's get our 8 millimeter and tighten those up. We'll be right back. All right, we got our 5/16, or you can use 8 millimeter deep 1/4 inch drive. I'm gonna go ahead in here and. Oops. Go ahead, man. Battery's dead on the thing.
Paul told you not to use that thing.
So, I gotta sit here and do it by hand. All right, we're gonna do that by hand. All right, but before we do that, let's take off our bolt for our crankshaft. And we got our harmonic balancer here. Now, you don't want to put this on there dry because you'll mess that seal up. So you just want to put a little coat of lithium grease so it won't mess up the
You
seal.
just slap it on.
Yeah, that's it. Now there's a keyway on there. You see a little keyway. So you want to make sure that it's lined up with the keyway that's coming on the crankshaft. You see that? I'll go to the other side. You can see it better.
Oh, there it is.
Right. Now, check this out. You see this little mark up here? TDC. A little arrow. Now we got all our timing marks lined up right now. We didn't turn the engine up. When I put this harmonic balancer on, see this little indentation right here? That should line up right with that mark. So now, put it on. Now watch and see if I put it on right now, it won't go on. Turn around, it's not gonna go on until I line up that keyway. Snaps right into place. Now, this is very, remember there's a special tool we had to use to remove this. But to put it back on, don't think you can put the bolt in and go to tighten it up. You might get a couple threads and go to try to tighten it up. You're gonna strip those threads out. So what you gotta do, you gotta make sure that you're lined up with that keyway, and you're gonna get you a nice big hammer and some wood. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Be right back. Alright guys, very important, remember, take it back off. You wanna make sure that keyway is lined up. Once you get it lined up, hold it in place, get you a nice piece of wood. We'll set it right inside like that. Do a big hammer. Hit that thing on.
Why do I have to use wood? Why can't I just bang it with my hammer?
Because you will mess it up with the hammer. This thing will mess that thing up.
What about me mallet?
No, not the mallet. You want to keep on going down. A little bit more. And you can actually feel it. I can actually hear it. It's a dead lock now. That thing is all the way down there now.
I don't know how far to go.
You'll hear it. Or, better yet, take a look at how much more it's got to go right there.
So you still have to push it in that much more?
No. That's it. That's done. It ain't going no more than that.
Oh.
And you want to be sure.
So it's not going to be all the way in.
Yeah, so what you want to do, you want to be sure. Just go ahead, this side. And until you hit it a little bit more. No more. That's it. Now, your bolt. Stick your bolt in. Tighten it up.
For good?
For good. That's it. This is it. No more after this. Perfect. All right. We'll be right back.
But you didn't tighten up the little ones yet.
Well, I gotta get...
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll be right back.
All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, before I do that, that felt like it went back a little bit more. Let's take this bolt back out. Yeah, it did go back a little bit more. So that's what you're looking for right there. All right. Now that's it. Now let's tighten this back up. Done. All right, let's get our 8mm so we can tighten those up. No, let me.
8mm deep.
Yeah, that's right. Where didn't I have it out here somewhere? That's right. My gun stopped working. Let me hold my ratchet. All right, got my 1/4" drive ratchet. Go ahead over here. Bring them in. Not tighten them up yet. Just want to bring them all in so it goes down evenly. And then I'll go ahead and tighten them up. Cool, we are done. We'll be right back.
Alright, so this is the end of part 17 on this 2003 Jeep Liberty Sport 4-wheel drive with a 3.7 engine. Okay, so if you guys have any comments or questions, you can post them below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairs.com.
It's like they're afraid to email me or something.
Yeah, they call and I gotta give them the email address over the phone. So make sure to subscribe so you can watch part 18 of this Jeep. Okay? So, this is Sylvia from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't...
Oh, did you say hope you paid attention?
I don't know.
Hey.
Hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. Look, I already gave you my notice. This is it. So you know what happens when you give your job notice in the last week or so. You don't do your job right. So I hope you guys be good to the new guy. I don't know when he's starting, but he's starting soon. Be good to the new guy and make sure that he's good to the new guy.
Yeah, his name is Zion.
Yeah, something like that, I think, right?
Yeah, Zion. Zion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zion?
Yeah. Yep, 17 years
Zion.
old. So he's going to be learning.
Yeah. All right. So, hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. This is Sylvia from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.